matchups on this week's slate. Conference rivals each coming in ranked in the top 25. And welcome to Sooner Nation and the Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium, as we'll see the number 11 team in the country, the Maryland Terrapins, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Sooners will kick this away to start us off. Here's the return from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. The Terrapins offense making their way on the field today. This is a running game that comes in on a roll. The top back, over 100 yards rushing, found the end zone multiple times. Clearly, he's going to be the focal point of the defense today, Kirk, you'd think, anyway.
Yeah, how much fun was it to watch this offense and watch him specifically, what he was able to do. Pretty much anything he wanted to do, he was able to capitalize on. Now, today, it's a different challenge. New game, new opportunity to showcase what he can do. And I think it's important that this offense show that they can do more than just run the football, because I think this defense is locked in to take him away.
Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. We expect a tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Checks this down to the running back. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Incomplete, but a late flag comes in. A lot of contact. The offense gets a fresh set of downs after the PI. We'll see if the defense can regroup. The Terrapins will line up on 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Smith. Here's the second down play. Back to throw. It's Smith. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. And the Terrapins looking to run some tempo here. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Breaks free with room to run. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Terrapins pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Terrapins.
You talk about the right way to get a game started. This offense put together a nice scheme. They felt comfortable with the script, and they moved the ball all the way down the field. 10 plays, and they get a touchdown. If you're the defensive coordinator, you're back to the drawing board trying to figure this out.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So Oklahoma's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. You got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave.
First play, taking a deep shot. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
That sack sets up a second down and long. The sophomore, lucky that one did not get picked off.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, and sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
And the Terrapins will have to punt this one away. And that sets up a return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the offense trots back out on the field again. Play action here on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. And the incompletion now makes it second and 10 from the 49. Looking to pass. It's Williams. Grabbed by the receiver. Great defensive play. Tackled quickly. Not much of a gain. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Nice grab. It's Miller. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The Sooners will bring their punt team onto the field. Finally, the first punt of the game, hoping to pin them back deep. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. He'll hand it off. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught in the backfield. It's Smith. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a second and 2.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
It's third down for the offense. Try and muscle for the first down. The Terrapins looking to keep this drive rolling. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Grab down the middle. It's Moore.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion makes it second and medium. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackle, but first down.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here they were determined to stop the run. The problem
breaks into the clear. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Maryland. they'll set up now for the extra point try.
Chris, it's a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver, but I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out, and they put something together in this drive. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Bringing pressure. Which toward the sideline finds the running back. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. And the Sooners will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. The Maryland offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. The game makes it second and medium. Dropping back, it's Smith. Looking deep down the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Oh, and another incompletion.
How about the call here? They call it the screen on 3rd down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass.
It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And the Terrapins lining up here on 1st and 10. Grant behind the line. It's Fleming. The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Nowhere to run on that play. It got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Oh, what a grab! And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, 1st down at the 34. The Terrapins moving quickly down the field here. They keep him guessing with a run. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Looks right for a quick completion. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the 1st quarter to establish the lead, the 2nd quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Off the play fake on 1st down. Short throw complete to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Send the back in motion. Dropping plate. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Running back has it on a screen now. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. It's caught, still going inside the 10. Touchdown, Maryland. This offense cannot be stopped.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. You're talking about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. Play action fake. Looking to throw. He escapes the pocket.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Running out of time in the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. The Sooners will send the punt team onto the field. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Choosing to return the punt. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to throw. It's Smith. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. I missed it. Off target that time. That miss leaves us with a 21-point game. And the Terrapins will kick this away to get the second half going. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. The pass rush closing in. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line. Second and long, backed up at the 8-yard line. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Brought down, a broken tackle to produce a solid gain there. The Sooners will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. With the catch, it's Thomas. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. And the Sooners will line up to punt it away. On the kick now for the 5th time today. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Offense comes out to start this drive. Trying to find room. It's Hawkins.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. They're going to run it here. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Scanning the field. It's Smith. Pass is caught. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. The Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. Ball handed off. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Offside, defense. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. And the Terrapins will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Launching one to the end zone. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hold on here. We do have a flag down. Let's see what that's about. So the offense obviously declines that penalty, and the defense and the touchdown will stand. The PAT is no good. Wow. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And the returner is brought down. On the ground, it's Robinson. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. Powering through a tackle. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. 1st down now at the 49. One huge play has got this offense out near midfield and threatening. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his back. Makes a quick catch. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. 1st down from there. The Sooners will have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
It's a quick grab.
Well, this is why you get the ball out there to your playmakers. Not just catching the pass, but also being prepared to do something with the football once you have it in your hands, and he shows he's got that ability here.
To the air, it's Williams. What a catch! And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners!
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays.
Oh, and it's blocked. Still a live ball here. He's at the 50. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. And he takes it the distance for 2 points.
I don't know about you, Chris, but didn't it seem that the kicking team just kind of froze after the blocked PAT? It made it a lot easier for the defense once they blocked it to just return it all the way back, and that's 2 points.
And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. First play of the drive now, coming up from the 29. An inside give now from the shotgun. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Fired into a tight window and picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the 2nd half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you...
And they've got him, a sack on 4th down. There's a penalty marker down. If it's on the offense, it's a change of possession. He'll return from inside the 10-yard line. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. They'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. That's caught. It's Fleming. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Defense ready for the Wildcat. This is short gain. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? To the air, it's Smith. Looking for a man deep down the left side. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins. And the route is on.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
And the point after is right down the middle. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. About returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Miller. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big gain. So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Miller. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
4th down, looking to throw for it. He's looking deep again. He makes the grab. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal. The Sooners pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Scanning the field, it's Williams. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
The pass is incomplete just across the goal line. A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on 4th down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Sooners.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he's got it. The 2-point conversion to make this a 16-point lead, back within 2 scores. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. Against some blocks. And he finally steps out, but not before an excellent return to set up the offense. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. Grinding away on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember, the ball is inbounds, and the clock keeps moving here late in the game when you're trailing. As a defense, you've got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Tackle made after just a short gain. Had a nice drive going here, but now it's 3rd down and long. Back to pass. It's Smith. And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. 1st down in the red zone. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. 2nd down play coming up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line. 4th down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. You're able to come up with a 1st down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. The Terrapins line up with a 1st and goal. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Maryland. They are pouring it on now.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters, and that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. And right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Williams. Quick throw to the left. Oh, he makes the catch. And here he goes. At the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt.
Chris, as you know, anytime you hit a big post route like this for a touchdown, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver is essential. Nice job of not waiting too long. Quarterback takes a hitch, gets the ball out early, and allows his receiver to run underneath the beautifully thrown football for the touchdown.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. The Maryland offense is back out on the field now. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. A deep shot right down the middle. Touchdown, Terrapins. They continue to roll up the score.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution, how they're going about their business.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Pressure is coming. He bought some time, now lets it go. Pulls it in. It's Thomas. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. And completion makes it 2nd and short. To throw, it's Williams. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process. And the Sooners will look to convert here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Sooners. And with the backfield now, they go for 2.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting with the yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Defense is coming after him. One last shot incomplete, but they wrap up the victory. For this one,